Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Andrew Tran and I'm a physical therapist. I'm currently a traveling physical therapist. When I tell people I'm a travel PT, I often get confused looks followed by questions from my friends, my families, and even other PTs such as what exactly is travel PT or is that a thing? And also my favorite, oh that's like travel nursing, right? But for physical therapists. So in this video I will explain to you what travel PT is from my point of view. A travel PT usually signs a contract that lasts about 13 to 26 weeks, that's 3 or 6 months, but it could vary depending on what the needs for each different company. So, travel PT is a thing because there is a quick need for a therapist for many different reasons. This could be anything from a maternity leave, someone unexpectedly quitting, there's an increase in caseload, it's in a rural area where it's not really sexy to live in, and sometimes the company just had difficulty staffing therapists for whatever reason. To be considered a travel PT position, you have to be at least 50 miles away from home, or it's just a contract job, which works very similar except the way you get paid. I can talk about this in a later video. So, there are three big things that you need to think about before traveling as a therapist. That is the location, the setting, and the pay. First, you need to figure out where you want to go. Well, at least a state so you can get licensed there. And the good thing is companies will pay for your license once you sign a contract with them. As a disclaimer, I've learned this the hard way, but it's usually a little more difficult to get jobs in the big glamorous cities where you like to travel to, because remember, most of these jobs are available because there's a need. There simply is a need in the big cities since everyone wants to be there. Does that make sense? Not saying it really doesn't happen, that it's just a little more difficult and you may just have to have the right timing for something to pop up, for you to sign a contract with them. Secondly, you need to figure out what type of setting you want to work in, whether it's outpatient orthopedics, inpatient rehab, SNFs, home health, peds, acute care, or whatever. And the last thing out of three things was you need to decide how much money you want to make. Honestly, this is the last thing on my list because most travel positions you're going to get paid a lot more money anyways since there is a much higher need. And in my opinion, your primary reason to travel should not be dependent on the money. Out of these three things, tell your recruiter that you're working with what's most important to you out of those: location, setting, and pay. Are you willing to settle for a setting, any setting, as long as you're by a beach? Do you not care where you're at as long as you're working with peds? Or you don't even care about any of that, it's just tell your recruiter to find me the most paying job out there. I'll be honest, you most likely won't get, all three things. Usually you get 2 out of the 3 things that you're asked for, so just rank, which one you'll want the most. But you may get all three things on that list, and you've kind of hit the lottery with that. So that's my little intro on what travel therapy is: PT for OT for speech. And traveling isn't for everyone, but the big thing is you have to be very flexible. The good thing is that these jobs aren't permanent, and you're only committed to a contract at a time. So if you don't like it, you can just go back to doing something permanent, or you can do this up to about 5 to 10 years if you really want. It's not for everyone's lifestyle, but the biggest thing for me is I like being able to take as much time as I want in between contracts so I can be fully recharged for my next one. I hope you all enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, share it, subscribe it, and I will talk about other aspects of travel PT in more detail in future videos. And always, thanks for watching.